Functional.
Dead.
Hey, it's
dead
Vivi.
at 0.
This
Why did
is.
he die at 0? Okay, I'm so sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
This is
losers quarters. So Vivi beat Zamba. Let's go Vivi. So
Yep.
this was 7. So this is for 5th.
Yes. So a proper Pokemon Stadium match, Lucario versus Pokemon Trainer, giving him a little bit of the Squirtle rundown at low percent.
I play Lucario. Lucario's like really the buffs in 3.1 make him a genuine, full functioning character, and it's great. But against Pokemon Trainer, the main worry about in terms of killing is, of course, Charizard anything, but that's like for the character. But Ivy down air really makes it hard for it really forces Lucario to pick creative angles. But without a doubt, the most frustrating Pokemon for him to deal with is Squirtle. The speed and the kind of rising nature of Lucario's hitboxes, with the exception of Nair and sometimes down air, or Nair and Dare, will make it really, really hard to hit Squirtle. On the flip side, Squirtle's made of paper.
Yes.
So at 90%, you can kind of just kill him sometimes, forcing switches.
Now,
but that's kind of the Lucario of like, I have a lot of aura, now you're scared.
yes, exactly.
Aura Sphere.
Yeah, good punish. Yo,
Charizard,
he's not dead?
It wasn't fully charged.
Okay, this makes sense. He's not.
Yeah, forward throw doesn't kill in this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was going to say that Squirtle kind of takes a niche that I've always considered Lucario very strong in, which is that at low percent, I'm going to hit you with a combo into a chase, provided that he doesn't have aura on him. So we see Vivi take the lead right now with a good amount of aura. I have seen far too many stocks where Vivi gets a good conversion or two. Okay, that's good.
I mean, one conversion in like a chase was 42%.
Yes, but not only that, if he did that like once or twice, that can be an early stock, especially with a little bit of extra rage and aura. I've seen that way too many times.
Lucario is definitely he thrives off having a stock lead. It's incredible. Like how many tiers this character can jump. Like he'll never be bad as long as aura exists.
Yes, as much as people like to complain about comeback mechanics and pretty much everything, they're still here and they're very strong, especially Lucario's.
Yeah.
All right,
another
nice. No tech on that one, so we will chase. Nair very safe.
Oh, he tried to. You're not dead. Okay. He tried to counter the Razor Leaf, and since Lucario's counter has a homing property to it on a very, very large range, that Force Bomb didn't kill, unsurprisingly. So countering projectiles is one of the main things Lucario does to get around zoners, and it is incredibly strong since it scales with aura, not the hit that is detected. So you can counter a jab and get hit with 118% worth of aura like that.
I did not know that. That's really interesting to know that his counter works that way. So that could potentially make it the best and also the worst counter, depending on where you are.
It's also frame 4.
Wait, a frame 4 counter activation.
Frame 4. No, it's frame 4. It's frame 4 invulnerable. Frame 5 counter activation.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So it is a really good counter, but it also has like 30 frames of end lag if you miss.
Yes.
So like you take what you can get.
Absolutely. So we see Vivi run away there, that he doesn't want to get memed out on this one. So one thing that really gets me, and I feel like you can agree with me on this,
You're dead.
Charizard, yeah, he's dead. I was going to say, whenever he has Charizard out, all I can think of is that he's going to get clipped by an Aura Sphere because of how large Charizard is and because of like the tail, the limbs, everything.
Yeah. The Charizard is doable because you can. Aura Sphere is a very large, very malleable projectile in terms of its usage. Plus, Lucario's Nair is quite honestly one of the safest in the game.
Yes.
Like it's -2 on shield. Like,
no, we actually see a punish on that though. We see a grab. Oh! Yo, no! Yo! Okay, he's still alive.
Oh my god.
So now this is really scary.
You're dead.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's gotta sting if you're Vivi. You up a full stock and then like Ivysaur and Charizard just kind of he was at 58 he was at 58 going for the chase, got double whipped.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm not gonna say that stung, but it burned.
It burned. It burned. It burns, baby.
Pokemon Trainer.
Oh boy. So, what a comeback from Bankai. Honestly, really well played with the Charizard on that one. As much as easy it is to say like, Charizard used the side B, those are very risky options, and Charizard in general is not someone that you can do things safely with. So it takes a lot of calculation manipulation to find what you want to do.
Charizard doesn't have many like outstanding moves, but the ones that he has are incredibly potent. F-Tilt having the sweet spot at the tip, and just being a very I don't think it's disjointed, but it is a wide-ranging hitbox that kills. So
and how
solid.
well spaced from Bankai at that to get him at the tip on the neutral get up.
He walked back, then F-tilted forward on the neutral get up that he seemingly knew was coming.
Exactly. So now we're going on to game 2.
Yeah.
Seeing pretty even. Yo, he jumps out of his parry punish. He absolutely had a grab off of that.
I agree with going back to
All right, double parry. Very nice.
I agree with going back to PS2. Lucario has incredible airspeed, so having more space to move is just handy. Trying to get the landing fair, which could confirm into either an up air or a back air, depending on DI.
Ooh, that was a hard-ass read. That's going to be a big problem for Vivi.
Yeah.
He's going to have to make the stock lead come back soon.
That's kind of a fault in Lucario as well. He's kind of linear in what his neutral game is, which is a lot of just, I'm going to land on you with an aerial.
Yeah, it's like, I want to land on you with an air. And now Vivi is very good about mixing up. He's got a lot of... All right, Chase.
Yeah, Aura Sphere is the mix-up in and of itself, which helps his movement out tremendously. But if he's going on the offensive, you're probably going to see either a pivot cancel forward tilt, which isn't safe on shield, or an air, which is down air into side B. Yes, still a thing, kind of. It's more of a mix-up now.
So now, this is not too bad a position for Vivi to be in right now. He's
going for
the momentum.
Going for the back throw Aura Sphere. That is true. So at low percents. So it incredible, and it's an incredible source of damage if you have all of the percent.
Oh, good chase. Not off stage, so that's not going to kill.
A powerful frame trap. Almost had the DI in, or the air dodge.
Oh,
in.
he's just going for it.
But he used his second jump. That would have been an up air if he still had a second jump. But he used it to commit to the B reverse in the first place.
Yep. It's that is one of the places where I'm surprised we didn't see a release there for the percentage, but
there,
nice.
Like that.
Very
like
nice.
That right there.
And once more, the ball
so
is in Vivi's
clean.
court. So now the work is on Bankai to try to get this kill and make something happen before he suffers trauma at the hands of Aura.
Yeah, catching the dash in with the down tilt. It is rather small, but it is a potent combo starter.
Yep. Nearly dead, but not quite.
Yeah, sour spot bear.
I really like that use of the side B disjoint to get himself back to stage. That's a really smart option. Yo, he just chased it. He's
not dead. Good DI to the corner.
He could just eat something and die. No, okay, now he's very dead.
The platform, though.
Yeah.
All right, 87 this time. This is the same situation as game 1. So, and a 31% right there.
Yeah, that's a good way to start it. Nice, good whip punish. That's very hard to get the exact space sometimes under pressure. Nice, good punish. He does know he has the grab there. Ivysaur's grab range, very good. Slow, but very good. Oh,
yeah, he jumped above the
Charizard.
He can make it back just fine. He's looking for the back air, but since he crossed him up, he just went for the...
Oh, he got him on the change. Nice.
Caught the switch. I love that. I love watching good Lucario, and by extension, Vivi. He'll tell you he's bad, he's wrong.
Well, he's sitting at what? This is loser's quarterfinals.
It's guaranteed 5th.
Yeah, guaranteed 5th?
Yep.
I don't think 5th at Xeno, one of the most stacked locals that I can possibly think of in the entire US. Maybe even the whole world.
I don't think that's bad.
I don't think that's bad, no.
Plus, I believe if he gets this win here, this will be his highest placement in Ultimate.
Maybe. I think, hasn't Vivi gotten...
He might have gotten 4th before. I know he's never placed in top 3.
I think he's gotten a 4th placing here before, but I could be wrong. He's been showing up lately, though. Vivi's been doing very well for himself.
His first time on the PR was this most recent one. It's like he's been moving, but I feel like he's got like nerves problems anytime he's not at Xeno. So
does he travel much?
Don't think so. I don't know.
So, see, that was a cool little trick right there. Dropping down from the platform with the up air covers basically a jump or a fall down.
Speaking of jump.
He's dead. Well, I've totally lost my train of thought almost as fast as Vivi lost that stock. So we'll just move on to the next one. Bankai looking pretty clean right now. That was a little bit of... That wasn't a punishable Razor Leaf, but that was a, okay, this is Vivi turn. I need to get a little defensive there. And then Vivi takes
54.
One,
He wasn't. That didn't do 54, but
Ooh, good.
all
Oh,
right,
he's not
enough.
dead. Oh, I'm getting
Yeah,
flashbacks.
See, great angle right there. Let's go, Hangman. Nice subscription, dude. Thanks, man.
Yo, thank you, Hangman. Shoutouts, man. I haven't talked to you since DTN, I think. What's going on?
What's going on? Okay, yeah. He wasn't on the platform just yet. Charizard.
Oh, he wasn't having it this time.
This is kind of the problem with Lucario and in this matchup is that since a lot of the Pokemon, since Ivysaur and Charizard both have really, really potent ways to like find stocks off of like either hard confirms, off of grabs, or off of just straight up reads, like it can be really hard for Lucario to kind of maintain aura if he doesn't have a lead already, or if he's like it's a tricky setup. It's not impossible. Like Lucario is the comeback character.
Yes.
So, but
He's just got a stock ultra. He's just got to get his V
But
trigger.
now we're seeing what makes Squirtle frustrating, and the fact that he's small and he has frame data that can counter a lot of what Lucario wants to do. Because even Lucario is a close quarter combat character, but his frame data doesn't reflect that. His Nair is frame 10. His you know, I'm just gonna stop.
Well, I mean, this is, as we've seen,
Yeah,
very
93%
doable.
is like
Very,
and-
very
and-
doable.
no,
This is
it's
scary
a-
for both parties.
Yeah, this is an ideal percent for Lucario because he's not in danger of dying easily with good DI, but he is at a high aura.
Yep.
So he can put on the damage and live a couple hits.
Ooh, okay. So I like that option right there with the dare to try to avoid the grounded hit on the up B, but doesn't quite get the spacing out.
Ooh, waiting up the spot dodge, and that's some quick percent. Nair to dash attack!
That's it.
That was so close. Charizard's up smash significantly faster than Lucario's forward smash, but if he missed that up smash, he was dead.
Was he?
He was dead.
No.
He was at 60.